Hello and welcome. So today I am going to be showing you how to add traffic in Gran Turismo 7. So either you have bad internet connection or you just like playing alone and you want to spice up your gameplay in Gran Turismo 7, this is a fantastic way to do so. So today I'm going to show you how to add traffic so your gameplay can look something like this. And yes, that is an accident that happened between AI. Step 1. You need to find what traffic cars you want. So whether you want realistic traffic, that being your hot hatches, your long saloons, basically NPC vehicles, cars that you would typically see on the highway, or if you want to make it just supercars and you're cutting up those supercars, it's really up to you. But something that is crucial and you need to do is whatever car you are going to be adding as traffic, you need to make sure that its gearbox either has a fully customizable racing or manual transmission. If you want to be more cost effective, go with that fully customizable manual transmission. It usually costs about 17,000 credits. But the main thing is, when it comes to gear ratios, you want to set it to as low as possible. You want these cars to red line and not really reach very high top speeds, because if the cars have normal gearboxes in them, the cars will just be all over the place and you won't really have tight races. You won't have the AI being close together to a point where it's traffic, where you have the ability to actually cut up and just go through traffic. Now, by doing this, you can leave some vehicles with the standard transmission for you to go and chase them down and overtake, you know, have some sort of like a chase vehicle. Now, you don't have to do 20 different or 19 different vehicles, because that is gonna cost so much money. What you could do is pick 5, say the Toyota Prius, Honda Fit, a Bart 500, you know, just whatever vehicles, a Mazda 3 that you would most likely see or you want to see on track. You can pick 5 of those and just add them multiple times, because going through and adding 20 different vehicles is gonna be very time consuming. So now when it comes to actually setting up the events, head on over to Tokyo Expressway. Once there, you're gonna click on custom race. Now you have 2 decisions when it comes to a track. Well, you can pick whichever one you like, but for me personally, I found these 2 to work out best, and that is central clockwise and south clockwise. Now with central clockwise, the roads are very tight. It's a two lane road majority of the time, so the traffic's always gonna be very tight together and you aren't really gonna have it spread out to a point where you can just go in another lane and go flying past them. It makes driving a lot more exciting and close. However, with south clockwise, this circuit has that mighty long straightaway, so if you want to really see yourself travel well over 300 kilometers per hour, this is the circuit to go for. Now when setting up the event, you can either set it as your race type being lap or time, and then decide, for this example I just went for lap, set it to 40 laps or however long you want the event to continue for. Then number of cars on the grid, you'll want 20 cars, with your starting position being 20th. It's going to be a rolling start. Now when it comes to your rolling start interval with 15 meters, that means your cars are going to be very close together when starting off, or you could set it to 50 and have them a lot more spaced out, simulating more realistic traffic. Now that is really personal choice, or you could just find a figure in between that really suits your driving style or how you want to attack the race. The rest of the settings you don't really need to worry about. However, weather is a very crucial thing. If you want to travel in the night time with rain, you can do so. Some circuits will offer rain, some circuits will just offer just cloudy weather. So depending on your track, you can then therefore find it. Now what I like to do and found so much easier when selecting the vehicles, click on the vehicles that you are going to use as your traffic vehicles, and then when you are picking vehicles, head on over and make your car list become the last use. This way it's super easy to just select a vehicle, move on, select, move on, select, move on, instead of you searching through your list trying to find a perfect vehicle. So once you have that done, you want to make sure you click on save settings. So once you save your settings, then pick whatever name, and there you go. You can now transfer the same information over to a different circuit. So say eventually Gran Turismo does add new street circuits, this map will still work on those circuits. Well, this map settings will still work on the circuit. So what I like to do is turn my HUD off, jump into first person, and absolutely attack the road. So now we have the vehicles starting intervals being set at 50 meters, and you can see how the cars are actually spaced out. Now this is going around the south clockwise layout of the circuit, and you can see there are bits of this track where there are massive gaps for you to just go flying past the AI, and you're gonna spend a lot of your time actually pulling off to the side and waiting for the AI to come around again and cut it up. That's why if you're looking for just cutting up and spending a lot of time trying to go through traffic, well then you need to head on over to central clockwise. With central clockwise you are able to add torrential rain, so it just adds another effect. If you just want to vibe one late night, listen to music and get behind your favorite supercar, JDM icon, American muscle, whatever it be, this is the perfect place to do so. And you can really see you get full on traffic jams where you have to watch out and dodge AI. It's honestly such a realistic thing, especially if you have a racing wheel, or even if you don't. Imagine if you have PSVR 2 as well as a racing wheel, this is the closest thing you're gonna get to actually driving a car in real life. It's so realistic and it's so much fun. So this, if you're bored and looking for something fun and just different to do in Gran Turismo 7, this is always a healthy alternative. So if you guys did go on to enjoy this, if you found it informative, helpful in any way, well, don't forget, leave a like and subscribe for more content just like it.